After a blockbuster trade that sent Kevin Durant to the Phoenix Suns in exchange for Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, and a bunch of first-round picks, NBA fans were really excited to see how Kevin Durant would perform alongside the current Suns core of Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and DeAndre Ayton. After all, this core had just made the NBA Finals 2 years ago, and adding a player of KD's caliber drastically improves their chances at getting a ring. What's up guys, it's Six Man Sports, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how unstoppable KD has been since returning from his injury, and how far a KD-led Suns team can go in this year's playoffs. Unfortunately, just after 3 games as a Phoenix Sun, KD injured his ankle in warm-ups, and this forced him to be out almost a month. And this was extremely bad for the Suns because they wanted to use the rest of the season with a healthy KD and get the team gelled together for a deep playoff run. However, after his return, KD's been even better for the Suns. In the 6 games he's played after the trade, KD's averaging 27 points on an insane 60% from the field and 52% from 3. I mean, these are my career-like numbers, and the efficiency he's been putting it up at is crazy. It's not like he's giving the keys to the offense to Devin Booker or Chris Paul and shooting less. He's been shooting pretty much as he would when he was on the Nets, and he's been shooting it much more efficient than he's ever done. Sure, 6 games is a very small sample size, but it's showing us how good a KD-led Suns team can be. Not only is he putting up great individual stats, but during this time period, the Suns have brought themselves up from a play-in type team to the 4 seed in the entire West who can make a deep run. They're also 6-0 in all 6 games KD has played. We've seen other teams like the Dallas Mavericks struggle to get their new stars together and have them play good basketball together. So why isn't this the case for KD and the Suns? First off, that's just how KD plays. He's a great relentless scorer who is great in the transition, who's great in pull-ups, and also is an above-average defender and above-average playmaker. You can slot him into any lineup in the NBA, and he will contribute extremely highly from day one. The type of player KD is, he can get to the spots he wants on the floor, he's gonna shoot the shots that he wants, and because of his insane height and talent, he's gonna hit the shots that he can, which is exactly why he's shooting at such an insane efficiency since he's been on the Suns. How has the addition of KD affected the play of Devin Booker and Chris Paul? These are the 2 main other stars on the Suns team. Let's not forget about DeAndre Ayton, but let's mainly talk about these 2. Devin Booker has actually been popping off when he's playing with KD. He's averaging 31 points and 7 assists on days when he has played with KD. Why has Devin Booker been so good when he plays with KD? Well, it's pretty obvious actually, because teams are throwing their number 1 or number 2 defender at KD that gives Devin Booker more favorable matchups where he can get more catch and shoot looks and more open looks when it comes to shots, or even more looks to ISO against a more favorable defender, which is better for the Suns because they're getting equal offensive output and they can ride the hot hand, and who's ever been playing well between Devin Booker and KD can really just take over in a ISO-centric offense, which would be really good, while also having the playmaking abilities of Chris Paul and the post ability of DeAndre Ayton, which makes this offense one of the most unmatched offenses in the entire NBA. Chris Paul, however, has taken a little bit of a step back when it comes to offensive output. He's still producing an insane 9 assists per game and is the head playmaker for this Suns team. However, his scoring has dipped from about 13 points to 10 points per game when he plays with KD, but he's still taking the same amount of shots, so maybe it's a small sample size and his efficiency has just dropped. That leads us to the final question of the day. How far can the Suns go in the playoffs? Currently, the Suns are the 4th seed in the West, and they'll most likely end up like that. If the season ended today, they'd be facing the LA Clippers in a first-round series. Unfortunately, because of the Paul George injury, the Clippers have not been at full strength lately, and they've been a very inconsistent team due to injuries and load management from Kawhi, so we really haven't seen their full roster and full team, especially with Westbrook playing at a high level as of late. So we haven't seen the Clippers at full capacity with Westbrook, Paul George, Kawhi, alongside many of their very good role players, which builds a very good cohesive defensive unit, which is tough against the Suns offensive unit. However, I think the Suns would beat the Clippers because the Clippers just don't necessarily have that experience together. And yes, while KD hasn't played much with the Suns team either, they have gone to the championship with the 3 guys of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton, as well as the fact that KD is one of the most seamless and easiest guys to transition into your offense, which is what makes him so valuable and so good on an unstoppable Suns team. So I think the Suns have a shot at the finals this year. KD is a really good player, and if he continues to play the way he has, shooting as, if not a little bit of a dip in efficiency, the Suns could be very scary come playoff time. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.